In this episode of Curiosity, we're going to dive into the metaverse. Let's go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of the series on here on OG55 called Curiosity. Now, Curiosity, for those of you that are not aware, is a show on Orange Grove 55 that I've had for about 2 years now. And basically what we do here on this show is we dive into our natural universe. We discuss science, and we discuss the afterlife and colonizing Mars, and just, stuff that isn't necessarily Disney per se, but it's at the same time very Disney, because this is the kind of stuff that inspired Walt Disney when he was creating, the Walt Disney Company, essentially. This is the stuff that he really, really was fascinated by. So that is the basis for Curiosity. Now, in this episode, we're going to dive into the metaverse. Now, you're probably asking, a lot of people are asking, what is the metaverse? Okay, so what the metaverse is, there's been a big push by a lot of tech companies, especially like Facebook. Zuckerberg he renamed the entire company Meta to focus on this kind of metaverse technology. But basically what it is like, the best way to describe it in Disney terms, so to speak, would be Ralph Breaks the Internet. When Ralph actually went into the internet and it was a physical environment. That's what the metaverse is. They want to take the internet from being something that you look on, that you're experiencing like on your phone, on a website, on an app, and turn it into more of a physical experience where you can don, virtual reality, headsets, and really go into like these different worlds, right? The metaverse. Okay, so it's kind of an interesting thing. It's a whole new way of kind of experiencing the internet. Another really great way to kind of describe it would be Ready Player One. I don't know if you've seen the movie from Steven Spielberg, where it's that convergence of the digital and the physical coming together and being more seamless. Okay, this is fascinating to me. And I really do think this is going to be the next big thing. I really do believe this is the next era in the internet. And it has huge ramifications for entertainment companies. Like, obviously this channel here, I focus on Disney. Bob Chapek came out in the last quarterly earnings and even said that they're interested. Disney is interested in getting their feet wet with the metaverse. And imagine a company like Disney getting into this, the worlds that you can experience, this weird digital and physical blending, there's so many environments in that Disney universe, in that library, that you could really, it's endless. It's endless between Star Wars and Marvel and all their Disney properties and Pixar. There's just Pirates of the Caribbean, so much you can do. So much you can do. And it really is quite incredible. And even like retail brands and things like that. I mean, you figure like a lot of these retail brands could start selling clothing, digital clothing, for people's avatars that you can wear in these virtual, environments in this metaverse. You can buy virtual outfits and costumes and what have you, and don them in this kind of like this digital world. It really is a game changer. It really, really is. And it really is going to blend our physical and digital worlds together. Okay. This can be quite an amazing situation. And look, this is the kind of stuff I love, because Walt Disney himself was fascinated by technology, right? He was fascinated by this stuff. And I think this is something that Walt would really, really embrace. It's endless. And what it could do for the theme parks. I mean, if you took a IP like Wreck-It Ralph and incorporated this kind of like this metaverse into something like that in the theme park setting, where you don the virtual reality glasses and you really dive into the Wreck-It Ralph world. I mean, it would be kind of a pretty incredible, surreal experience. Even things like Tron, right? Experiencing that digital world, but physically. it would be pretty intense. But I do believe this is the future. I really do believe this is the future of the internet. The internet's going to become much more of an experience as opposed to as opposed to like what it is now, which is much more of like a kind of passive thing. I mean, yeah, you could interact on the internet, but a lot of it is done through like typing or what have you, or even like videos like this. But I think the future of the internet is going to be a lot more engagement, a lot more like you're actually in that experience, you're virtually there. And I mean, it's tip of the iceberg, you guys. It's tip of the iceberg, and not even diving into like what it means for like the workplace. Instead of a grainy Zoom call, you can dive into the metaverse and be in the office with your coworkers virtually. It's a game changer. It's an absolute game changer. And Zuckerberg of Facebook, I think, is really smart to kind of be on the forefront of this and really push it. He's even renamed, like I said, even renamed his company to kind of reflect the change. I think this is something that's going to be huge. I think it's going to be massive, and I'm looking forward to it. I think the possibilities are endless. I can't wait. But what do you guys think about the metaverse? Do you know much about it? If you do, what are your thoughts? What do you feel about what I'm talking about today in terms of what it means for Disney and like these entertainment companies and even like retail brands? Creating digital clothing for people's avatars to wear in these digital environments and things like that. I think it's a fascinating direction for the internet. What do you guys think? Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Curiosity. I'm going to try to do more of these videos. It's kind of fun to dive into the science of the world and the universe and the natural, just everything. I love this stuff. I want to try to do more of it. So I'm going to try to do more Curiosity videos. But comment below, what do you guys think? I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, have a curious day.